Skincare is very important. You are constantly on camera. You want to take care of your skin because you are also constantly having your makeup done by random makeup artists. You don't know what their products are. Unless you're bringing your own kit to every shoot and every show, you may end up, unfortunately, with some sensitivities or some reactions. So, by taking care of your skincare as much as you possibly can on your off duty time, you can help it to handle when you are on set and all of these days of wearing a lot of makeup. You want to start by identifying your skin type. Is it dry, oily, normal, sensitive, or combination? You can figure this out by washing your face with a mild cleanser, pat dry, and wait 30 minutes. If it starts to feel really dry and you've got some peeling patches, you've got dry skin. If it looks really oily and shiny, you've got oil skin. If it looks completely normal and almost like you even put moisturizer on, but not too oily, that's probably normal skin. And of course, if you've got redness or you get redness from things easy, you've got sensitive skin, and there's also combination skin. So you may have your T zone is oily, but your forehead is dry. You then want to start with the basics of a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. Can, of course, add all kinds of extras if you want, but the bare minimum basics are having a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer that you potentially use once at night and once in the morning. Things you can add on are SPF, serums, and prescription topicals based on your wants and needs. Be consistent with this. You washing your face as much as you can, 7 days a week in the morning and 7 days a week at night, is really going to help to make sure that you have clear skin and that your skin is well hydrated, because it's not just about not having acne. If your skin is not properly hydrated, it's not going to look good when they put all these makeup products on it. It's going to itch, it's going to get irritated, you're going to get more aging. Like, all of those things also matter. They do not have to be expensive products. There are plenty of products that are not expensive that work great for millions of people out there. Do your research once you know what type of skin you have. Ask friends who may have the same skin type as you have. Ask makeup artists, or if you have the money and budget, go to a dermatologist and really learn about your skin. Wash your hands for 60 seconds before touching your face. 30 seconds is okay too. Now we're learning more and more with the CDC about proper hand washing. Just make sure you wash them properly. You don't want to get all the dirt from all the things you've touched all day onto your face. Wash your face with cleanser for at least 60 seconds. You want to use gentle circular motions. Be gentle with your face, please. Then you want to dry your face with a fresh towel that hasn't been used by others. If you are using a towel that everyone's been touching and drying their hands on, you are increasing the chances of bacteria getting onto your face, which can lead to acne and infections. You want to pat in a toner, not necessarily swipe it across your face. You want to pat it in with a cotton pad or with your fingers or with a reusable pad, whatever floats your boat. And then add your moisturizer to a damp face. I like to add it with that toner. You could also just spray some water on your face and then add the moisturizer. It does best when it has that water to hook onto and then deeply hydrate your skin. When it comes to treatments, you want to keep those 1 to 3 times a week, depending on your skin type and your work life. And you want to be very careful to never, ever, ever try a new product the night before a shoot or a big casting. Something might go wrong and it is going to ruin your day. When it comes to these treatments, we're talking about exfoliating, hydrating mask, and deep cleansing mask. When we're talking about treatments with your dermatologist, they will decide whatever is best for your skin. They know more than I do. Some tips that have worked for me. Expensive doesn't always equal great results. Sometimes you're just paying for the packaging or because some celebrity has slapped their name on something. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a good product. You don't have to feel like you have to go spend thousands of dollars to have great skin. Patches do work. There are lots of patches out there now that can make the pimple come out or help with scars or help with other things. There's lots of different types of them now. There are lots of great companies. Do a little research. I will put some links in the links for Modelesque Life. Scrub brushes can contain mold. You want to make sure if you are using a scrub brush You're changing out and sanitizing those attachment heads as often as possible. I suggest not using the bristle scrub brushes at all. I've only heard bad things about them and the mold that they can contain, which you are then putting into your face while you're scratching your face. So it's getting it deep into those layers and can lead to really nasty infections, not just acne, but actual infections. I use a silicone scrub vibrating brush. I find that it's easy to sanitize and I've never had any issues with it. I do also suggest using those. Pore vacuums can leave lasting damage. You most likely do not know how to use it properly. You might be applying too much pressure or using it for too long in one spot. It is not worth the lasting damage that it can cause. If you really need your pores digged out, look into a good mask or going to an esthetician or dermatologist. Nose strips are abrasive and mostly ineffective from everything I have heard and experienced. Now, if you know different, of course, everything is a case by case basis in life and in modeling. So do what works for you, but I don't suggest them. I think they're kind of a waste of money. Avoid touching your face. Your hands are constantly touching things at castings and sign-in sheets and your phone, and you're touching doors and your car. And when is the last time you sanitized your steering wheel? Probably never. So your hands might have some dirt on them, and then you put that on your face, and it becomes a lot. But you don't have to be like crazy about this. If you're not so germ phobia, maybe it's not your main priority, but just avoiding it when you can help. Also, things that you can do are changing your pillowcases weekly or even more often than that if you're a little germaphobe like me. And use silk or satin. That's just great for your hair and your face. Also, using a humidifier at night, depending on where you live and the elevation of where you live, can really help your skin. I started using one because I like to run the heater all night and all day, and it really helped my skin to not look dried out when I woke up in the morning. When you are offset, you want to remove all of the makeup, thoroughly remove it, do a double cleanse if you need to. Um, the face wipes are not always the best way to remove it, they can be abrasive. So, oils and removers are typically a better choice. Allow your skin to breathe as much as possible. Whenever you can, try not wearing makeup at all. This allows your pores and your skin to breathe and not always be caked on with lots of products. Refrain from trying new products the night before work. Always patch test new products. Pick a little part, maybe like all the way over by your ear. So that way, if there is a little reaction, it can easily be hidden and it's not the center of attention. And then, of course, don't use that product. Sanitize your brushes and change your sponges often. I don't believe in sanitizing sponges. I think they're still somehow nasty and dirty, but I'm a little germaphobe about it. So maybe you sanitize your sponges, but I suggest just changing them. Definitely sanitize those brushes. It depends on how often you're using your makeup to how often you would need to do all of this. Avoid sharing makeup as much as possible, but especially eye makeup. That's where you can end up with eye infections. I've seen a lot of models borrow each other's eyeliners and mascaras, and then somebody gets pink eye, and then you can't work for like a few days, and you're in pain, and you got to go to the doctor and spend money. So, avoiding sharing eye makeup is really a good practice. Invest time, money, and effort into your skin. If you want to have a long modeling career, your face is the center of attention and it is the biggest part of your business most of the time, depending on the type of modeling you do, of course. So, investing time and money and effort into your skincare, into trying some products, maybe get some trial sizes or go see if they're offering samples. Also, just email companies. You would be surprised how many companies are willing to send you free samples to your house if you just send them an email that says, I'm interested and would like to try it, but I don't want to buy a full size price because what if I'm allergic? And they most likely will send you a coupon or free samples. So invest that time and effort so you can really understand your skin. And then once you do, be consistent with it. Some things outside of your skin but are on your face, your teeth. I suggest using a Waterpik. This is the one I have at home, but I have also known some models to carry Waterpiks. There's portable ones. This will make your gums healthier. It makes your teeth whiter. It gives you better breath because it's getting rid of all those germs that cause the bad breath. They're anywhere from $20 to $100, depending on how fancy of a Waterpik you want and how many attachment heads and things you want. But it's really great. And the models who take them to set love to use it like after lunch to make sure they feel confident and there's nothing in their teeth. And it's really fantastic for your health. Your dentist will love you for it. So I suggest looking into it if you're interested. A tongue scraper, again, improving the overall health of your entire body because you're taking all of that plaque and bad breath causing germs and things off of your tongue. And that'll give you better breath. And they're about $2 to $10. This metal one you see here was like $2, I think. And I've had it for years. It's really a one time investment in case you lose it. And I find that it makes me more confident and I feel like I have better breath. So it's always a fun thing to look into. That is everything for skin. If you have any questions or feel I missed anything and want me to elaborate, please comment below. Of course, if this helps you, share with me in email or on social using the hashtag Modelesque Mindset. And if you would like to book a virtual, the link is provided.